Greetings, fellow Jedi and Sith. Ever ventured into Star Wars land at Disney and felt like something was missing? Well, fear not, because today I'm about to unleash a galaxy-sized brainstorm of epic proportions to create the ultimate Star Wars land experience. I'm talking about lightsaber duels on Main Street, Ewok-themed roller coasters, and R2-D2 serving up snacks at a cantina. Share your thoughts and suggestions below as we embark on this wild and wacky journey through a galaxy far, far away. Now strap in and punch it to hyperdrive, because we're about to make magic happen. When I first heard about Star Wars Land, I was ready to wet my pajamas and toss my cookies. I was preparing to dive into a galaxy filled with iconic characters, out-of-this-world food, and souvenirs that would make my collection rival Jabba's palace. But alas, my excitement turned to disappointment faster than a pod racer on a Kessel run.
It's working!
Star Wars Land feels more like a rough sketch than a masterpiece. With a franchise as revered as Star Wars, you'd expect Disney to be churning out experiences every month. Instead, we're stuck with a lineup that's about as thrilling as watching moisture evaporate on Tatooine.
Hey, what are you trying to push on us?
Disney can make 10 times the money they are currently making with Star Wars Land, but they need to think bigger. Give us more worlds to explore, more characters to meet, and more immersive experiences like the ones I'm about to suggest. Let's talk characters, or lack thereof. They've got a whole galaxy at their disposal, yet they're serving up more background extras than memorable heroes. Then there's the limited timeline. They're fixated on a single chapter, when they could be exploring the vast reaches of the Star Wars saga. To fix this, why not shake things up, with a changing timeline every 2 hours? You can also have a different timeline each day with changing characters and stories. Start with one era in the morning and continue to the end of the timeline until closing time. With multiple timelines featuring different characters, fans can finally catch sight of their favorites without feeling like they're stuck in a Tatooine sandstorm. My first suggestion is the outpost name, Batuu. If they're going to build an outpost, why not name it Mos Eisley Station? This would make the audience feel more connected to the Star Wars universe, instead of being stranded on a planet nobody's ever heard of.
It's working!
Star Wars has always been a franchise geared towards adults since its inception in the 1970s. However, the current Star Wars Land seems to cater more towards toddlers and children with its experiences and merchandise. If Disney wanted to introduce a high-end add-on experience, they should have considered building a Jedi Temple on one side of the park and a Sith Temple on the other. This additional experience could be an hour-long training session. At the Jedi Temple, guests would select a time slot and arrive for their training. They'd start by spending 15 minutes crafting their own lightsaber, followed by 10 minutes selecting Jedi attire. Then, they'd be escorted to the heart of the Jedi Temple, featuring lush greenery and a central arena beneath a grand dome. Here, participants would undergo 15 minutes of intense Jedi training with their newly crafted lightsabers. Afterward, they'd have another 10 minutes to practice their newfound skills around a giant living tree with a fellow Padawan. As a finale, they'd be ushered to a temple garden where they'd be greeted by Princess Leia, who'd present them with a golden medal and offer congratulations. Guests could then choose to depart or linger in the garden to socialize with others, or to congratulate the next group in a receiving line. This setup would allow for a seamless transition for the next group to enter the Living Tree Arena. And who knows, maybe Chewbacca would make a surprise appearance for some post-training hugs. In the Sith Training Temple, the dark side beckons with sinister allure. Aspiring villains would arrive at their designated time and proceed to select their lightsaber and kyber crystal, fueling their descent into darkness. Led into the heart of the temple, they'd find themselves in the main Sith Hall, pulsating with malevolent red energy and crackling lightning. The floor would be adorned with ominous cracks, revealing molten lava or pulsating energy below. Here, they'd undergo 15 minutes of rigorous Sith lightsaber training, mastering the dark arts of combat. Following this, they'd have 10 minutes to engage in duels with fellow Sith apprentices, honing their skills in the crucible of battle. Afterward, they'd be escorted to the foreboding Sith throne room, where Emperor Palpatine himself would demand they reveal 3 secrets to vanquishing a Jedi. Upon completion, the Sith would be presented with an ankle bracelet adorned with crimson crystals, signifying their completion of the training. With their newfound power, they could depart the hall or linger, to instill fear in the next group of initiates. After all, the path to the dark side is fraught with temptation and treachery. In Batuu, dining options often lack the spark of creativity, resembling more a parking garage than a galactic outpost. But fear not, for here are some new cosmic culinary ideas to explore. Picture this, a frozen oasis inspired by the ice caves of Hoth, where guests can escape the sweltering heat of Disney parks. Imagine stepping into a cavernous ice cave, its walls adorned with frozen bodies of prehistoric Star Wars creatures, illuminated by an ethereal blue glow. This frosty sanctuary offers relief from the sun, with air-conditioned comfort and a menu exclusively devoted to icy delights. From classic sodas and milkshakes to indulgent sundaes and ice cream cones, and yes, even cold beer,
It's working!
every treat is infused with the essence of Star Wars. Sip on themed drinks, like the chocolate side ice cream, or a sundae atop an AT-AT walker, or a blood-red cherry milkshake representing the dark side of the Force. With clear acrylic tables, thematic lighting, and a setting straight out of the Star Wars universe, this frozen treat retreat invites guests to chill out, relax, and immerse themselves in the wonders of the galaxy. How about a dining experience that's truly out of this world? Picture this, Jabba's Palace Restaurant and Character Dining Extravaganza. Step into Jabba's audience chamber, where the mighty Hutt himself presides over the festivities from his imposing slab. As guests dine at picnic tables on the main floor, they will experience a new show every 30 minutes, where a Star Wars character approaches and attempts to strike a deal with Jabba, only to meet comical misfortune. For added thrills, a fenced-off area conceals a trapdoor leading to the Rancor Pit, complete with spine-tingling sounds and effects. Fun doesn't stop there. Between these chaotic interactions, guests can approach Jabba and his entourage, including the ever-helpful C-3PO, to negotiate their own shady deals. Whether it's a service restaurant or an all-you-can-eat buffet, Jabba's palace offers gastronomic delights with a side of galactic drama. And let's not forget the entertainment. Alongside Jabba's throne, his band strikes up lively tunes, inviting brave souls to take the stage for some karaoke fun. It's a dining experience unlike any other, where every moment promises excitement, laughter, and memories that are truly out of this galaxy. Let's talk about the galaxy's favorite refreshments, blue and green milk. While they've been a staple in Star Wars lore, their flavors could use a serious upgrade. The current fruity concoctions just don't quite hit the spot for me. Imagine if the blue milk was a delightful blend of blueberry and vanilla cream, while the green milk offered the zing of fruity cereal or the tang of sour apple, paired with creamy vanilla undertones. But why stop there? Let's spice things up for special occasions. For Halloween, how about a spooktacular pumpkin cream milk with a hint of cinnamon? And for Christmas, we could indulge in an eggnog or cranberry-flavored milk, perfect for celebrating the holiday season in a galaxy far, far away. By continually introducing new and delicious flavors, this milk stall could become the hottest spot in the galaxy. Let's make this more exciting for the younglings. How about we whisk them away to their very own Ewok-themed wonderland? Picture this, a lush forest transformed into an Ewok village, complete with treetop huts and mischievous porgs flitting about. First up, a pint-sized Ewok coaster zipping through the trees, with huts serving as cozy hideaways along the track. And of course, Ewoks waving from the sidelines, adding to the thrill. For some creative fun, Wicket's workshop awaits. Here, young Padawans can craft their own Ewok-inspired creations using natural materials found in the forest. But the adventure doesn't stop there. Inside a grand hut, C-3PO and Ewok storytellers regale the kids with tales from a galaxy far, far away, complete with sound effects that'll make their imaginations soar. And what's a celebration without a dance party? As the Star Wars fireworks light up the sky, little Ewoks can groove to the beat in an epic dance-off, just like in Return of the Jedi. Of course, no adventure is complete without tasty treats. At the Ewok Market and Snack Stall, younglings can refuel with vegan-style snacks, inspired by the forest's bounty. With endless adventures to be had, this Ewok-themed haven is sure to be a hit with the young and the young at heart. What do you think of these suggestions? Imagine a grand stormtrooper parade marching through the land, with Emperor Palpatine himself leading the charge on a majestic raft, flanked by Sith warriors striking fearsome poses with their lightsabers. As night falls, the excitement continues with thrilling public Sith and Jedi duels right in the heart of Star Wars land, bringing the epic battles of the galaxy to life before your very eyes. While most rides are stellar, the Millennium Falcon ride could use a hyperspace jump into a better storyline. Picture this. Your mission starts with a daring attempt to secure coaxium, only to be intercepted by the First Order, leading to an adrenaline-pumping space battle and a harrowing lightspeed skipping escape back to Batuu. And why stop there? How about a heart-pounding speeder bike ride through the dense forests of Endor? With a massive screen enhancing the experience, You'll feel the wind in your hair as you navigate obstacles at breakneck speed. And how about this? Each day, they could unveil a special limited edition droid design at the Droid Depot. Picture this. Only 20 of these exclusive droids are available per day and put on the conveyor belt. Imagine a translucent green or metallic green R2 unit. It'd be a collector's dream come true. These ideas are just the beginning of what Star Wars Land could become. As the galaxy evolves, so too will our suggestions. Stay tuned for more out-of-this-world adventures and comment below with your own Star Wars Land suggestions. And as always, may the Fork be with you.
It's working!